Hey friends, so I'm back home now after test riding the Royal Enfield Himalayan, and this has been the third motorbike from Royal Enfield that I've really looked forward to test ride and feel. Now the first one was the Thunderbird 350, and I was very excited about the Thunderbird 500, and one of my friend also owns a Thunderbird 500 and I have good experience on that motorbike. And also the Continental GT, I loved the Continental GT. And now the Himalayan. So I got in contact with the showroom today. The motorbike only arrived at the showroom a few hours ago, so I could ride the motorbike for a brief test ride, not a long test ride. And well, I gotta say one very important thing, that is, if someone is trying to review the Royal Enfield Himalayan, then that person should have considerable experience on other Royal Enfield motorbikes. He should have ridden, right from the classics, the Electras, the Bullets, and the Thunderbirds GT, and now the Himalayan, because Himalayan is so different. Point number one, it doesn't feel like a Royal Enfield engine at all, and that for me, as a matter of fact, is a very good thing because Royal Enfield engines are nice, but they are kind of they vibrate a lot. And if you are someone going from regular motorbikes like the KTMs or any other to a Royal Enfield, then in general, if you are riding any other motorbike than the Himalayan in the Royal Enfield collection, then you would not in general like them. But the Himalayan engine is absolutely beautiful. It is smooth, no unnecessary vibrations. That is the biggest point that I absolutely loved. And number two, as a matter of fact, I like the way the motorbike looks. Photographs don't do justice for this motorbike, but when you go and see her in live, then at least I love the motorbike. And there are two colors, the white and the matte black. I love the white color. And when you sit on the motorbike, the Himalayan, although she's pretty tall, for me, I had no issues, and I'm sure even a rider who's about 5 feet 6 would be fine riding the Himalayan. And the whole feel felt really nice. The suspension was fine, although I did not do off-roading, but our roads are not so great, so I could feel that the suspension was behaving good. And I did like the instrument cluster. It's probably the most modern instrument cluster that Royal Enfield has, and this motorbike has an oil cooler. Again, if I have to speak about anything negative, then it would be the brakes. The brakes are, I'm sorry to say, in the current situation, they're not good at all. The friction produced onto the rotor by the brake pads was very, very poor. So I think the master cylinder is fine, the calipers are fine. However, if you upgrade the brake pads, then that issue of the braking would be resolved. And the next thing, well, I cranked the motorbike 2 times, and the moment I opened throttle, she was cutting off. So probably she needs some fine tuning, or that issue is only limited to the motorbike that I rode. I don't know, but that is not a good thing. And many people would say, oh, this motorbike, that's the Himalayan, has a carburetor and not fuel injection. Many people might dislike it, but as a matter of fact, trust me, this being an absolute adventure motorbike, having a carburetor is better, because you avoid a fuel pump, you avoid complex electronics. So if there is any kind of an issue, then if you are even if you have very basic technical knowledge, you can still work on the carburetor and keep going, because when you are on an adventure ride, all that you should have on your mind is to keep going. So I like the carburetor on the Himalayan and not the fuel injection. And what else? Well, and extremely well priced. 1,77,000 rupees for that motorbike is beautiful. I like the pricing. And as always, I do get tempted to buy one, but don't know technically, if I have to do Ladakh trips or any adventure trips, this would be the best value for money motorbike to buy. And let me think. The exhaust note, yes, I liked it. Pretty nice, not too thumpy like traditional Royal Enfields, but still has some grunt and feels nice. What else? That's it, friends. So do let me know what do you think about the Himalayan. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty happy. So bye bye. Thank you.